Aloha, what's up Ohana? Thanks for joining us for the ship tour today. We're gonna start it right out on the top deck. Deck 17, I believe. Whoa, which is the Royal Suites. We've got Coastal Kitchen straight ahead over here. Already looks pretty poppin'. People are making their reservations for their trip, as well as probably eating if they're lucky enough to have a good room on the first day here. And the only other thing on the 17th floor, which you can't see, of course, are the suites themselves. So there's some suites behind me this way, and also some suites this way. And next to the suites on this side, across from Coastal Kitchen, is the Suite Lounge. You do need to have a card that is a suite or Pinnacle in order to get in there. So unfortunately, they just took away access for Diamond Plus. We used to have access, and I'm not Diamond Plus yet, but that was something I was looking forward to. It's okay, we'll get more perks. We got the Suite Lounge on the top deck, which is where we are starting our tour. On deck 16, right underneath the suites, is the Windjammer. Let's go walk through there if we can real quick. The Oasis class ships have an amazing assortment of food. Something for everybody. We got a little pasta area. We got some of the lunch favorites. You got your wraps, your sandwiches, paninis, hot dogs and burgers. Carving station. The yummy mashed potatoes, chicken, rice, veggies, lots of healthy options as well. Fruit, you gotta make sure you get your good vitamins while you're eating all this unhealthy carbs and food. Make sure you guys eat some healthy foods as well. Fruits and veggies, fruits and veggies, fruits. Maybe hook yourself with a salad while you're on board to try and negate some of those calories that you're gonna be gaining pretty soon. It's a lot of eating on one of these ships, guys. One of the best parts of Oasis class ships is the Windjammer has a nice view of the back of the sports courts. You get to see something off the back of the Windjammer, unlike some ships where the Windjammer, you don't really have a view. Or maybe you just have a view of like the ocean, which is cool, but sometimes you want to watch your kids playing a sport, or your husband wants to wake up early and play pickleball. I know that's popular these days. Plus, check out the beautiful Miami skyline. I think New York was prettier, but Miami's still pretty awesome. If you know, you know. The lines always repeat on both sides of the Windjammer, so you can go on either side and you are golden. Alright, so we leave the Windjammer and we're gonna head out to the top of the pool deck.
And 81st minute. What a game, sir.
Always a plethora of bars here on Oasis class ships as well. You can definitely find one without a wait if you really want to. Alright, this is cool. I don't remember there being a hot tub here on Harmony or Lure of the Seas. That's a nice hot tub. And the water slides, they look super fun. I would suggest just stick to the classics. That toilet bowl one second. They're reminding us about the safety drill. All right, so like I was saying, guys, if you're gonna do a slide, stick to the classic ones. The toilet bowl one over there, you're gonna get stuck. It's not really designed well, unfortunately. I got stuck. Also, there is technically a deck 17, but we don't have access to it because it's gonna be Suites Sun Deck. The only other things up there, which you can do, are the slides, which you just take a separate staircase over there by the Perfect Storm. And if we go back towards this part of the ship, you will see the Solarium, the adults only area, second floor of it, which is absolutely stunning. I love the Solarium. I'll spend lots of time here, especially on longer sailings. Unfortunately, this is only a 4-night sailing to Labadee, so I won't have a ton of time to spend hanging out by the pool, but I'm definitely gonna try and spend at least a little bit of time here reading. Got the Solarium bar on the second floor, right in the middle, to hook you up with some libations. And another great thing I actually love about this ship and Allure of the Seas is they have a pool in the Solarium. Harmony of the Seas, you were slacking so hard. And oh my God, look at that sun deck out there, guys. This is the first ship I've been on that had that outer sun deck too. That's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to see the chairs all set up out there on a sea day. So we're gonna go in from the Solarium, head down to the 16th floor, and see what the next floor has in store. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've been on a ship. Okay, I guess we're not gonna use that door. Didn't want to open. The door doesn't want to open. So here's the door we just couldn't get through. Don't know what's going on with that door. Let's see if it works this way. Nope. Yeah, something's up with that door. But yeah, the Solarium, fun place if you're an adult, or at least 16 and up. Let's head down one level to deck 15. We'll get to see the lower level of the Solarium, and then we will head over to the other side of the ship. The cantilever hot tubs. Those are a great invention, whoever started them. I believe the Freedom class had the first ones of these, Freedom of the Seas. Hang out over the side of the ship. And so here's the first level of the Solarium, just as exciting and peaceful as the second level. But yeah, this whole outer area, the white part, I've never seen that before. It's never been that big, I'll tell you that much. It's even kind of like sloped. That's interesting. So this is the first level of the Solarium. We got waiters hooking you up with drinks. That awesome pool I was telling you guys about, which they do not have on Harmony of the Seas. There's just chairs there. You need a pool in the Solarium, otherwise where are the adults gonna swim? And here's that outdoor area, which is not open right now, but hopefully it opens, because that's pretty cool. 2 sets of hot tubs on both sides of the Solarium for all of your adult needs. No kids allowed. There's the Royal Caribbean parking garage, which charges you exorbitant amounts, but after our hour and 20-minute wait for the shuttle for the parking garage that I was in, I'd probably just pay the difference next time. Fun thing about Oasis that they did on the renovations when they did the upgrade, the refurbishment, is they added the lime and coconut, they added a lot of the cool scenery, the decorations around the ship. The casitas that are for rent, that you see up there and there, those are more expensive on a sea day, but on a port day, if you want one, I believe they're only like 75 bucks, so you can get one for a day like today. But yeah, the lime and coconut and all those decorations definitely add a little bit of extra flair to the ship that I appreciate. So here's the lime and coconut. Got it. All right, Oasis, you have one of the coolest little splash pad area for the kiddos. Lots of climbing, lots of slides. So the funny thing is on old cruise ships, ping pong used to be one of the best things they'd have. They'd have shuffleboard, they'd have maybe like a basketball court, and nowadays that's like the bare minimum on cruise ships. So check out all the stuff Royal Caribbean has back here. Oh wow, I completely forgot they have El Loco Fresh on this ship. I haven't had El Loco Fresh since Mariner of the Seas or Navigator of the Seas back in 2019, right before the sports courts. was saying, this used to be the bare minimum. Now they've got zip line. They've got mini golf. They've got 2 separate flow riders, 1 on each side of the ship. They've also got a bar back here, which overlooks the back of the ship. So if you got your kid on the flow rider, you can have fun and get a drink while they're having fun too. Down, if you look towards the boardwalk, which we'll get down there momentarily, you'll see the ultimate abyss. Let's see what the start of that looks like all the way over here. Kid's doing some boogie boarding. Got to the knees. He's got to the knees. The ultimate abyss. Definitely gonna have to try that this trip. I have not yet done it, and this is my 3rd time on an Oasis class ship. But in my defense, Allure of the Seas actually didn't have the ultimate abyss, so I only had 1 opportunity so far on Harmony, and this is the time. All right, this guy is cruising out there. Check out his skills. Oh, dude, that was wild. Good for him. One of the coolest parts of Port Miami is just how many cruise ships there are. But let's look at our cruise ship a little bit more. We got lots to explore. So like I mentioned to you guys before, they do in fact have mini golf. And just next to the mini golf course, they've got something I've never seen before. I believe it's a barbecue place. Let's check it out. So they're not quite open yet, but this will become Portside BBQ, I believe, which has lots of great smoked meats. I'm not a huge meat eater, but since I'm on the ship, I might have to try something. The Patty Scuba Dive Shop. Always wanted to get scuba certified, but it's pretty expensive. So if you want to help me out, Ohana, join the Patreon, because that's how I'll be able to afford doing things like that. And you guys will get daily footage of things I do in my daily life. All right, I think we saw everything this floor has to offer. Let's go down one more. The one thing I don't know what it is Social 298. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, there's the arcade. So it looks like the social is on the other side? I don't know, maybe it's a kid zone. But do we want to go into the arcade right now? I think you guys have seen arcades before, right? Looks like a fun one. Lots of games to play. If this is your first time on the channel, thanks for joining us for the ship tour. Definitely check out the cruise vlog series though to get more in-depth views of everything like the arcade, like the carousel, like the rock wall. I like to post all those videos either separately or during the daily vlogs. I just went down 2 flights, so this is the flight we want to be on, deck 14. Let's see what they got. I know there's staterooms on this side. They're not ready yet. It's not 1 p.m. Looks like we got more staterooms on this side. Oh, and we got the Mission Control Royal Escape Room. I'm not really too worried about doing that because I can't bring you guys on that with me. But I do enjoy escape rooms. Again, staterooms on this side are still not open either, so let's go up, we'll go across, and then we'll go back down 2 flights to deck 13, or deck 14 on the other side. So on the other side of the ship, they've got Adventure Ocean. The only thing besides staterooms on deck 14. Heading down to deck 13. We'll see what's underneath Adventure Ocean, and if you guys don't have kids, Adventure Ocean doesn't really pertain to you. Looks like the only thing on deck 12, staterooms. And we'll probably get a little bit of a view of Central Park, right? Yep. Check it out, the beautiful Central Park on deck 8. We'll be down there momentarily. My most favorite place to hang out and relax, especially just to chill in the morning, have breakfast, drink some coffee. Last couple are Oasis class ships. I had a room that overlooked Central Park. I loved it. This time we got a boardwalk balcony. So we'll be looking over the boardwalk. Hopefully it's worth it. I think there will be more people to watch, but it might be a little bit louder, not as peaceful, not as nice to look at. So there's actually nothing on deck 12 because the card room was converted into rooms. And so here's the deal, guys. Looks like they got rid of the card room because I can't see it, right? Do you see a card room? I don't. So that's a lie. But there are staterooms. And if you go down to deck floor 9, we'll see the music hall. So we might have to go check that out because the music hall is the next big thing. Can't see any of the staterooms yet, sorry. But you'll see my stateroom at the end of this tour, so stay tuned if you guys want to see what a boardwalk balcony stateroom looks like. This is the second floor of the music hall, formerly known as Dazzles on Allure of the Seas and Harmony of the Seas. Sometimes they do karaoke in there, sometimes they do the silent disco. A lot of the times they'll have the tribute band in there. Oh my God, check this out. This is my favorite part about Allure of the Seas, and they didn't really have this on Harmony of the Seas, they were closed. But check out this cute little private balcony with Christmas decorations. So I don't know about you guys, but the fact that Royal Caribbean has all these plants, and they're all real plants, guys. Thousands and thousands of real plants on board the ship. Gives you a really good feeling of fresh air. You don't feel like you're on a ship, you feel like you're just at home at a nice little park. Wow. Well, we're almost down to Central Park. We'll be there in a minute. Let's go check out the other level of the music hall, and then we'll go check out Central Park. The thing I always love about Royal Caribbean is their artwork. They've always got some really interesting stuff. So here is going to be on the left, the first level of the music hall. Looks like it's open. Let's go check it out. Hopefully they don't mind us being in here, just getting a little bit of footage. Wow, this is nicer than Harmony and Allure. And that brings us to one of my favorite parts of the ship, which before we get out there, I just want you guys to look. Because it's a holiday cruise, they've got all these little touches of Christmas magic hidden around. On Allure of the Seas, they had these too. You got to look through and see cool pictures. Look, a bee pollinating a flower. Because look, you're in Central Park and you'll see lots of bees pollinating flowers. So you can go either way you want first. On the left side, you got Chops Grill. I did that on Harmony of the Seas with my mom. 150 Central Park is the most upscale restaurant here on board Oasis of the Seas. Definitely a nice restaurant. Make sure you wear pants. If you don't get the inside joke, that's because you haven't been on the channel long enough. Check out our Harmony of the Seas videos. There's the outdoor seating for Chops Grill. We've got the trellis bar, another staple on Oasis class ships. Another announcement for people to do their muster stations as we come across Park Cafe, which is going to have grab and go lunch options, some breakfast options, and a whole lot of seating area. Giovanni's, the specialty Italian dining here on Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas. a great option if you guys need some filling Italian food. I'm gonna probably be skipping a lot of the specialty dining this time because it's only 4 days, and honestly, you can't really get your money's worth on the ultimate dining package or the 3-night dining package because they don't even offer it as often, and if it is offered, it's not as good of a deal. So if you guys are curious about ultimate dining package, check out my other video I link in the description below. I feel like I'm just full of shameless plugs at this point, but to be honest, guys, the Oasis class ships are just so fun. I can't talk highly enough about them, so it's gonna be a fun time this 4 days. So here's the type of stuff they offer in Park Cafe. They've got some salad bar. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Got the fruit, we got the butcher station. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. A little sitting area inside. But if this is me, I would be sitting outside. Just my personal preference. Vintages, the wine bar. If you're a huge wine connoisseur, you might want to spend some time in there, but from what I've seen, it's always pretty empty in there unless you book an actual wine tasting class. Oh wow, let's check out the balcony up there, guys. You got Santa's laying out his clothes, his laundry to dry. Some uselessly expensive stores. You got Musica Paris. I don't think I'm going to go in any of these. Sorry, guys. A library? What? Okay, that's pretty cool, but I don't know how long Royal will keep that there because it doesn't seem like it's going to make much money. Wow. Can't get a good view of it right now, guys, but the Rising Tide Bar is another really cool part of an Oasis class ship because this bar is going to go between Central Park all the way down to the Royal Promenade, which I'll show you where it goes to when we get down to Deck 5. So again, below Deck 8, which is a really fun floor, you got Deck 7, which does not really have anything except for staterooms and a really cool view of the sign that has the boardwalk. You can see the Royal Promenade, but nothing actually is on Deck 7, so let's go down to floor 6. Also, I just want to say I haven't taken the elevator once yet, and I've already made it through half of the ship tour, so I'm pretty proud of myself right now. Wow, so it's just like Allure of the Seas. I love this setup here. They show you the progress, the process involved in creating a carousel for a horse for the carousel. All the way from conception to completion. And holy shit, there's a lot of people at Playmakers because today is the last day of the World Cup. It's the finals right now. They're in extra minutes, holy shit. I'm gonna have a room right up there. Oh God, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh God, someone almost scored. This is intense, 3-3. Oh wow, this is fun. They're playing the game on the giant TVs too. Excitement is insane right now. Holy. Watch some of this game. This is a lot of good energy. So it looks like France and Argentina are going into PKs. Here goes Messi. If they get a stop here, that's big. That's big advantage. Big miss right there. France is basically out. Back to the ship tour we go. So I'm predicting right now Argentina wins it. They're up by a goal. Everybody's going nuts every time Argentina does well. It's awesome. Johnny Rockets. I will not be eating at Johnny Rockets this time. If you guys want to see Johnny Rockets, check out Harmony of the Seas. I went with my mom on Harmony of the Seas about a month and a half ago. Johnny Rockets was amazing, but it's also very filling and it costs money if you don't have the dining package, so I'll probably skip it. So there's a couple different stores here on the boardwalk, but they're not quite open yet. Wow, Playmakers takes up a lot of the boardwalk. And on this side, we've got Sugar Factory, if your kids are looking for some candy. I called it. Argentina won. It's so tight. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my God, I feel like a little sardine or a fish swimming upstream. But yeah, Argentina won, so shout out Argentina. It is just about 1 o'clock, which means the staterooms are ready. But before we go to the staterooms, let's try and finish the ship tour. So here, right outside the boardwalk, we got the next cruise desk, which is where you book your next Royal Caribbean cruise. You got the Schooner Lounge, Schooner Bar, which is your nautical themed bar, which has a lot of the piano classical entertainers throughout the night. Sometimes they do trivia and stuff in there as well. On this side of the deck 6, right outside the boardwalk, we've got our shore excursion desk. I always book mine on the cruise planner beforehand because you get a better deal, so I'd try and do that if I was you guys. And also the Focus Photo Gallery, which I would never actually buy a photo, but since becoming Diamond, I get one for free, so that's always fun. Let's see if it's on there yet. I don't think it is, but let's see if they loaded it yet. All right, I just remembered, I don't even have a SeaPass card yet because I haven't seen my stateroom. So once you go to your stateroom on day 1, usually nowadays your SeaPass card is right in your door frame, kind of in your placard that has your room number. So we'll head there in a few minutes. Just gotta finish the ship tour. We got like 3 decks left. Not much, so let's try and knock, oh my God. Look at this Christmas tree. That's gigantic. Vitality SC Fitness Center. We're not gonna go in. Hello, how's it going? Good. Nice to see you guys. Oh, I'm very good, thank you. So we're not gonna head all the way in right now, but tomorrow when I wake up, I'll bring you guys on a cruise tour of that if you want to check it out. So Vitality SC Spa Fitness Center, the only other thing on deck 6 besides the boardwalk. So I head down to deck 5 to the Promenade. All right, so here's basically a breakdown of the Promenade. You've got Boleros, which is where you got your Latin nightclub and dancing and your music. In the middle, you've got Starbucks here. Across from that, you've got Spotlight Karaoke Bar. Definitely a fun time if they've got karaoke going on. Otherwise, it's usually used for trivia and napkin and towel folding classes, stuff like that. We've got Solarium. There's 2 doors to this Solarium, so it must be a high seller. We've got the Royal Caribbean shop over here, which has your t-shirt sales, your 2 for $20, your scarves, your Spirit jerseys, whatever you guys might be looking for to commemorate your Royal Caribbean cruise. Here we've got Port Merchants, which is where you guys will get your duty-free liquor or your cigarettes while you're on board, but you won't get it until you get off the ship on the last day. Globe Atlas, the pub on the Royal Promenade. Now, if I was you guys, what would I get? First off, don't ever order the drinks on the front. Always scan the QR code and then check out the different drinks because they have a lot of things you guys might like. Don't always settle for the first thing. And definitely come at night because they'll usually have a guitarist, someone playing some live music here as well. The pub is one of my favorite places, so definitely check it out while you're on board. Everybody picking up Sorrentos to start off their journey with some pizza today. I actually haven't eaten anything yet either, so I might head over and get some pizza too. We've got some more stores. I have no idea what's in there. Cafe Promenade, where you can get sandwiches, coffee, all that yummy stuff. Whoa. Anyone need anything while I'm here at guest services, hopefully they can take care of you. If not, they'll be sure to do your best to accommodate you while you're here. Regalia Fine Watches. Again, another store you'll never see me going in. But here's something you will see me go in. It's called the Bionic Bar. A fun time here on Oasis class ships. They'll make all sorts of cool drinks for you. I don't think it starts until about 3 or 4 p.m. though, so it's not open quite yet. Check it out, guys. The Rising Tide Bar is down here now. It was upstairs before, remember, at Central Park. So there's Central Park. One thing I don't get is why does everyone wait to get internet when they're on the ship? It's cheaper if you buy it beforehand. You don't have to wait in a line. Like, you guys could be out having fun right now and you're gonna wait in line to get internet so you can talk to people back home who are not on the cruise like you. It's not that cool. Let's check out the main dining room, deck 5. Wow. So I'm really excited that I'm actually doing main dining room this time, guys, because this is one of the most elegant main dining rooms on any of the ships I've been on. It beats Harmony of the Seas. It beats Allure of the Seas. I like the vibes, especially around Christmas time. All right, let's head out to deck 4 so that we can go get some food, head to the room, start unpacking a little bit. I forgot, the jogging deck is also on deck 5. So if you want to get your exercise while you're here on board, kind of get a nice view while you're running. And it's not on the top deck like a lot of the ships. But yeah, now we're going down to deck 4. Oh, zoomy. So deck 4, we got a zoomy hibachi. The first thing I see when I go down those stairs is that scary ninja warrior. But lucky for me, I'm gonna be in there for lunch tomorrow. I've got my sushi and sake wine pairing, so that'll be yummy yummy in my tummy tummy. Main dining room, just showed you guys the top deck of it, so I'm not gonna walk in again, but there it is. If you're on deck 4, usually that's the My Time dining deck. And the casino. So I don't usually spend too much time in the casino, but I'm gonna try and spend a little time gambling this trip. And the only reason I'm allowed to film in here is because the machines aren't on right now. So if I do come in later with you guys, I'll have to kind of hide the camera. I won't be walking around like this, right? I'll probably be sitting at a machine, sneakily setting up my camera so you guys can only see what I do. No one else knows. But let's see what machines they have, because I watched some videos on YouTube of what type of machines are more likely to pay out. So we'll see if we get lucky this time. Lots and lots of slot machines. They've also got lots of table games, so if you play roulette, you play craps, of course they have those too. Let's get out of the casino, I'm kind of bored. So that's where they're storing bags for the key, I think. Can't go in Blaze right now. So I would show you guys the Diamond Club, but I haven't gotten my card yet. It's still in my door. I gotta go up to my room and grab that. Blaze nightclub, fun stuff. Jazz on 4, one of the most fun places to hang out if you got a little bit of time before dinner to kill, or maybe you're just trying to find somewhere relaxing to listen to some music. I'll try and include some footage from later in my cruise here so you guys can see it. Your eyes meet mine, and I dance to the melody. And we're starting to come to the end of our ship tour. We got like one more floor left. So deck 3 has a conference center, some private function events will be going on here like there is one right now. But besides that, deck 3 is only gonna really have your staterooms and your conference center. Which means we're done with the hard part of the tour. So now we just gotta head back up to the stateroom, grab our SeaPass card, and see what the balcony room is all about. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, deck 2 is the boarding area. So if you have to go down to there for getting on and off the ship, and also the medical facility. So if you have an issue, you don't feel good, you gotta get your leg cut off or something, that's the only reason you go down to deck 2. So you didn't miss anything down there. Let's head up to our stateroom. Alright, so like I promised guys, the last thing we're going to check out on the ship tour today is the Boardwalk balcony view room. You walk in, it looks pretty typical to all of Royal Caribbean staterooms. Bed area, couch area, closet area for hanging stuff, TV area with a mini fridge, a little chair for doing your makeup, or for me if you're eating and editing, a little more storage space for all your knickknacks. The bathroom, of course, it's pretty typical for newer Royal Caribbean ships. It's a little better than the old ones, but still not big. You still get this this space time capsule shower thing, which I don't understand how people get in if they're over 225 pounds. Like, I barely fit in there, and I'm pretty thin. But yeah, this is the bathroom before I make it all dirty and messy. And the last best part of the room, which I'm sure you guys want to see the most, is the balcony. Let's see. Okay, so the way you open it, you gotta turn it all the way up. Then it takes the pressure of the load off the wheels. You can slide. Wow. Here it is, guys, the Boardwalk balcony. This is a great room too. The middle of the floors. Right over the carousel. I have no complaints, guys. It's definitely going to be different than the Central Park room I usually get, but you can see out the back of the ship. And there's people waving. Hello, friends. Bye, bud. I could not be more blessed today, so I'm so glad you guys are here with me for this ship tour. Take a deep breath. It's over now, but stay tuned for the vlog series. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the vlogs. And much love, guys, because I couldn't do this without you. Aloha.